stepping up the fight against Russian propaganda in Europe. This quirky EU video poking fun at Moscow's disinformation campaign is just one of dozens of social media posts aiming to raise awareness of the Kremlin's attempts to misinform European audiences and sow disunity. In reaction to this, the EU has announced its myth-busting East Stratcom task force will receive a boost in funding and staff numbers this year. According to the UK's Guardian newspaper, senior MEPs fear Russia's apparent impact in the most recent US presidential elections could be replicated in French, German and Dutch elections later this year. The EU originally established the task force team in March 2015 to address Russia's disinformation narrative and strengthen the bloc's own communication strategy. Since then, some 400 experts, journalists, NGOs and officials have been involved in analysing media reports and social media posts. The latest announcement of additional funding is another step forward for the EU, but it's a drop in the ocean compared to the budgets of Russia's state-controlled media outlets and the troll factories in the country. This is not a new problem, though, as was apparent after a European Council meeting last October.
This evening we had a broad discussion about Russia. Leaders emphasized all sorts of Russian activities, from airspace violations, disinformation campaigns, cyber attacks, interference into the political processes in the EU and beyond, hybrid tools in the Balkans, to developments in the MH17 investigation. Given these examples, it is clear that Russia's strategy is to weaken the EU.
Ukraine is on the front line of Moscow's information war. Russia's takeover of Crimea and invasion of eastern Ukraine was accompanied by a large disinformation drive aimed at demonizing Ukraine's authorities and polluting the information atmosphere with misleading or completely fictitious reports. In fact, it's these false Russian narratives, like Ukraine is governed by Nazis and ethnic Russians are in danger abroad, that the EU task force has used to alert Europeans to the Kremlin's hybrid warfare strategies. This is Tom Bell for UATV.